So let's do another example through external cause. Okay, so this is question 49 in your chapter 16 extra practice assignment. So we have Tricia, who was going walking, fell down icy front steps of her house, can't bear weight on her right leg, so she goes to the ER, and they say she has a femoral neck base fracture non-displaced. So this case, we're going to have one diagnosis code, which is her fracture, and we're going to have 4 external cause codes. Okay, so make sure you got your ICD-10 books out. So go to your alphabetical index, look under fracture, then femur, and then neck. So fracture, first indention, femur, next indention, neck. Okay? And you'll see that then where it says, when you get to neck, it says see fracture, femur, upper end, comma, neck. Okay? So, and this is where you have to be really, really careful because there are so many indentions. It's really easy to get kind of off track with your indentions. Okay? So in mine, it's the next, so on mine, I'm using the 2022 version. It's the AAPC version, so your page number is not going to be exactly the same. But mine's on page 188, and in my first column, I see the neck, fracture, femur, see fracture, femur, upper end, neck. I go to the next column, okay, so I'm still under the femur. My next indention is the neck, and I see non-displaced, okay. I see upper end. Let's start over. Fracture, femur, neck, next indention, upper end. Then neck, base, then non-displaced. And I see S72.04. Okay? So let's go over that again. Fracture, femur, next indention is neck. So it tells us to go to upper end. So fracture, femur, upper end. Then the next indention is neck, which that says S72.00. And then the next indention, you see the base and you see non-displaced S72.04. Okay, because here it tells you that it's a non-displaced fracture. So let's go to S72.04. So S72.04, it's on our right side. Okay, so I'm looking at S72.044, non-displaced fracture of base of neck of right femur. Okay, now it tells us that we have to have a 7th character. So if you look back at S72, okay, you got a lot of options. You got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, M, N, P, Q, R, S. It's a lot of options. And so typically in fractures, that's where you'll see all these kind of options. Okay? But because it says she was walking and she went to the ER, doesn't say she's come back, doesn't say it's not healing, doesn't say it's a late effect or sequela, this is going to be an initial encounter. So our code for the fracture is S72.044A. Okay? All right, so the next 4 codes are external cause. So go to your external cause index, and our first one is going to be the reason of the fracture, which is the fall. So let's look under fall. So we go to fall, and it says fall from, because she fell off of her stairs. Okay. It says fall from stairs. And then if you look under stairs, you see due to ice or snow. Okay. And so you get W00.1. Okay. So let's go to W00.1. So W00.1, fall from stairs and steps due to ice and snow. Now, we have to have 7 characters. We have 5. So, if you look just right above that at W00, our choices are A, D, and S. So, our code is going to be W00.1 XXA. So we have to put those X's as placeholders in both the 5th and 6th position so that the A is in the 7th position, the 7th character. Okay? Next, our external cause code is for place. So a place, it says that she's in the front steps of her house. Okay? So typically, we'll see place, we'll look at house, and then there'll be indentions of different locations in the house. So let's go to place. And then let's go to, you go to residence. Okay. And then under residence, you'll see there's an apartment, there's a boarding house, there's a house, there's institutional. Okay. So we're going to go to residence, then house, single family. Okay. And then you'll see the options of bathroom, bedroom, dining room, driveway, garage, garden, kitchen, specified NEC, swimming pool, or yard. All right, so we know it's the steps and her front steps, and we don't have that option. So we need to choose the specified NEC, okay? Because that means the case tells us it's a specified place, but that place, meaning the stairs, the front steps, and the front porch, aren't listed in this list. So we need to choose specified NEC Y92.018. Okay, so let's go there. So keep your hand on your external cause index and then go to Y92018. And that says other place in a single family, parentheses, private house as the place of occurrence of external cause. Because if you look at the above there, that's the kitchen, dining room, bathroom, etc., all those things that we just listed. Okay. Now go up under to Y92.01. You see where it says excludes 1, a barn, chicken coop, farm field, orchard, single family, mobile home or trailer, or a slaughterhouse. Okay. So excludes 1, just as a reminder, means that is not coded here. Okay? So if you were looking to code that this happened to the icy steps of a mobile home, it's not Y92.01. It's telling you to go to Y92.02. Okay? Because it can't be both. It's one or the other. It's either a single-family, non-institutional private house, or it's a single-family mobile home. It's one or the other. Okay, so that's excludes 1. Okay, so our place is Y92.018. So now we got to do the activity. The activity is walking. So she was going walking when she fell. So we need to look under activity in the external cause code and then find walking. So I go to activity and then I see a first indentation of walking. And it says, so you see there's an option for walking an animal, and then it says walking, and then in parentheses, on level or elevated terrain, Y93.01. Okay? So Y93.01. Okay? So look at Y93.0. Activities involving walking and running. Excludes 1. If you're walking an animal, this is not the right place. Okay? If you're walking on a treadmill, this is not the right place. So it has to be either or. Either you're just walking someplace other than a treadmill and you're not walking an animal. Okay? So that's excludes 1, as this is absolutely not the right place. Okay? So for us, we are looking at Y93.01 because she says she's walking. Okay? And then our last one was this a leisure activity, a work-related activity, a military activity, etc. Okay? So since it says she was going walking and she fell, it doesn't give us any indication that it was for work, for military. So we would go to that status, leisure activity, that leads us to the Y99.8. All right, you did another one.